Yo, what is up guys? It's the Goblin and welcome back to another Fortnite video, and in today's video it's going to be more of a conversationalist video. I don't know if that's even the proper word for it, but basically I'm going to be talking to you guys and giving you guys can leave your feedback in the comment section down below. I'm going to be talking and giving sort of my opinions and what I've noticed, because this is a hot topic going around. There's a bunch of blogs talking about it, a bunch of people, a bunch of people on all different sort of social medias, and even Ninja has chimed in on this himself, and it's basically the argument of, is Fortnite going anywhere? Is Fortnite a dying game? Is it on the decline? Is it on the uprise? Because where is it at this point? Because we all know 6 months ago it was on a huge incline and increase, and at this point some people are saying the game's going to die soon, some people are saying it's going to last forever, and I want to sort of give my input, address what Ninja said about it and what some of these blogs are saying about it, and just talk about it. So if you guys could drop a like in this video, I would really appreciate that. Let's smash 805, or let's go for 805 likes. That'd be amazing if we could hit that. Smash that like button if you guys are enjoy the video, and if you guys are new, also subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and let's talk about it. So basically Fortnite is the biggest game in the world right now, and the thing about Fortnite is that it's sort of popularity, because it was only released like a year ago or so from now, it really got popular since about 2018, really, like January 1st 2018 till now is really when Fortnite started to take over and lap and even like double and triple lap different other games, and there's a variety of reasons why this is. But now at this point where it's sort of a slow time right now leading up into season 6, a lot of people are upset with the meta, a lot of people are going back to school, to college or whatever, because of the time of year, so it's kind of a slower time. People are trying to bring up the argument, is Fortnite a dying game? No one's saying it's dead right now, but people are saying, is it a dying game, and will it be dead by perhaps the end of the year or something like that? And that's what I've been seeing everywhere. There's multiple reasons why people think this, and I want to sort of give my opinion, which what Ninja said is sort of, I understand what Ninja said too. I think that point, what he made is a really, really great point, and probably the reason why Fortnite will not be going anywhere anytime soon, and that's my opinion on it. And I'll talk more about if it's on the incline or decline, but I want to give, talk about each side of things. So basically what Ninja said, when asked this on live stream, is he essentially said that Fortnite is not going anywhere for the reason that there's never been another game that is free to play. We got to remember, even though we spend all this money on skins and stuff, gliders, pickaxes, the game is free to play. You don't even need like PlayStation Plus to play it. And what Ninja also said is that there's never been a free to play game available on this many platforms, and that's why Fortnite is not going anywhere. And with that statement, I pretty much agree with it completely, because it's just true. It's factual. For anyone that's been in the gaming industry or gaming realm, as long as someone like myself, Ninja, I'm sure a lot of you guys watching this video, you would know that there's never been a game like this. Now, if we look at other most popular games in the world, League of Legends, one of my favorite games like ever, bro. Amazing game. PC only, PC, Mac, whatever. You can only play it on the computer. It is free to play as well, but it's only available on the computer. Same with something like Dota 2. Other very popular games that have only been available on the computer. Then if we look at another game such as GTA, a huge, huge game, right? Super duper popular on console, one of the best selling console games ever, and then also fairly big on PC. Call of Duty, one of the most popular console games ever, huge on console, a bit smaller fan base on PC, but there is still some fans there. And basically with Fortnite, you have a game that's on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and you do need a pretty good PC to run it, so that is sort of like there is a barrier for entry right there. But it's also on iPhone, now on Android, and Nintendo Switch. And I don't know if I'm missing anything else, but basically a game that is that universal is probably not going to go anywhere, and that is something that I agree with, that I don't think Fortnite is going to die for that reason. Now, the other argument though is Fortnite on, a lot of people will say Fortnite is a bubble, because the game is so big, it's got to burst at some point, and there's got to be another game that overtakes it. And while that definitely will happen, one day there will be a game that definitely overtakes Fortnite. I think that what Fortnite's done with the actual gameplay, the cosmetics, the storyline, combined with the free-to-play on all consoles, that's something that I don't really see any game trying to match in the future, or actually successfully matching. Because as of right now, a lot of people are trying. H1Z1, free on the PS4. Call of Duty coming out with the Blackout, with the Battle Royale, Battlefield coming out with Battle Royale, Call of Duty making their game more compatible with PC. There was also some rumors of it coming to the Switch. I'm not sure if that was true or not. I don't think it is coming to the Switch, but I'm not sure. But basically, that's why I don't think Fortnite is going to go anywhere. Now, that doesn't mean that the game isn't slowly dying or couldn't be slowly dying. Now, from Fortnite, the growth that we saw from like January to the start of Season 4, which was May 1st, that hype like around Season 4, around the start of Season 5, was absolutely huge. And I think that the hype around Season 6 will be big. It might be a little bit smaller though, just because of the time of year, because people don't have every day to spend looking up Fortnite news or following the cube around when people are going back to college or you know, elementary, middle, high school, whatever it is. Maybe people are you know, more busy around this time of year than in the summertime, which is kind of ironic because the summertime is when they all say go outside. But if you're a gamer, you know the summertime is when it's like, okay, I'm going to game all day on the game that I'm addicted to, and that has been Fortnite for a lot of people. So while I don't think Fortnite is going anywhere, and I don't think Fortnite will be a dead game probably like for a very, very long time, I do think that the growth of Fortnite has slowed down, and there is an argument that the peak of Fortnite could have been, we could have already passed the peak. That could be an argument, and honestly, we don't really know because no one here is a psychic or a fortune teller. But even if we did pass the peak and Fortnite is on a slow decline, it's going to be very, very slow, and it's going to take a while because of how big the game is. Now, do I think the game is on a decline? In a sense, no. I think it's actually on the rise, and new players are still coming into the game. I just think that the growth that was experienced in those months from January to June, I think that it's still growing right now, but it's growing at a slower rate. And that's basically what I would say with that. Some other people are saying that Fortnite is, and this is something that I noticed as well with this latest season, that Fortnite is trying to not really sell out or cash out, but they are trying to make more money. And that could be a sign that maybe they think they're on the decline, or maybe they think that they can just continue to rise and they're providing so much content that they can have these things that cost money. And they're definitely not selling out because it's all cosmetic. And that's the thing with Fortnite. You can be like Tfue, who was a pro player and one of his accounts got banned and he just stuck with the default skin. You don't need skins or anything like that. But let's be honest, most of us watching this video, I know I'm looking at you right now, we've spent money on skins. We've got V-Bucks, we've got the Battle Pass, and basically how they changed up this season compared to last in sort of getting more money essentially is they, number one, they made the Battle Pass they made the Battle Pass really good. Of course, they charged for it, which they always did, but they made challenges that were Battle Pass exclusive. So in order to complete all the challenges and have like to get the Enforcer skin, or you know, last season you could have got the Blockbuster for free, but to get the Enforcer skin, different stuff like that, you have to be on the paid Battle Pass to get those 4 challenges. And then another thing I noticed is that with a bunch of skins, they've been pricing the skins a little bit higher, maybe, or like valuing them a little bit higher. You know, skins that were previously 1,200 are now 1,500, and 1,500 ones, some of them will be 2,000. But I did notice that pickaxes, they actually are giving us some good pickaxes. Like I think the one in this gameplay right here for about I think it was 800 too, so that's a good sign there too. But to conclude it, no one really knows where Fortnite is on unless we have all the statistical numbers. We're just judging off the sort of state of the video gaming culture. And in my opinion, I see some articles here, I'm looking at headlines, why Fortnite will be dead by Season 6, why Fortnite will be dead by the end of the year. That is not going to happen. And even if the only thing that will kill Fortnite will be either if they make some terrible, terrible updates, which I don't think they've done really anything bad yet. Some people hate this meta right now. I think it's okay. I honestly have fun with it. Or if another game comes along and, everything, time is limited to everything, I guess is what I'm trying to say. There will be a day where Fortnite is not the most popular game, but I think Fortnite will still remain in those most popular games for hopefully a couple of years, it would be my guess, where it remains in those top couple of games, because Battle Royale as a genre is so damn popular right now, and no one does it the way, with the constant updates, with the gameplay, with the fact that it's sort of, Fortnite does appeal to kids with the graphics, but it still is such a competitive and such a game that has so many different aspects of it. It's sort of like a sport with how you can always be improving at it. Even a pro player can learn a new move, or maybe a shockwave grenade comes in. You have to stay adapted with that. It's a game you have to constantly be plugged into, and that's how I think that it bridges the gap of appealing to everyone, from kids to adults who are more serious about gaming, and on all different sort of devices. This is a game that people can literally be getting victory royales in the back of class. I'm not trying to say this is, this is the greatest. I mean, it is in contention for the greatest game ever. But the only thing that would limit that is that it's got the greatest game ever in a 6-month span, I guess you could say, because of course other games, CS:GO, League of Legends, Call of Duty, that have lasted so many different years, you can't really compare to something that's been popular for 6 months. But for those 6 months, no video game has ever dominated like Fortnite has, and I think that it's possible we could see the decline, but it would take some time, and that's basically just my opinions on it. Hope you guys did enjoy the video. Leave your comments down in the comment section down below. Do you think Fortnite is dying? Will it be dead by the end of the year, or is that complete BS and this game is going to live on? Let me know in the comments. Drop a like, subscribe if you guys are new. Have a great night, and I'm out. Peace.